teachers. We've all had them, even though we may not have liked them. I most certainly have not liked all my teachers, so I've decided to tell you a few stories about some of the ones I've had. So my fourth grade teacher, we'll call her Miss Baxter, was a pretty good teacher. We actually liked her. She wasn't mean or annoying, and she would always break her legs. One year it'll be the left, next year it'll be the right, then the left again. You get the idea. And I'd always wonder, what the heck are you doing? How do you break your legs every single year? She actually reminds me of one of my friends who also breaks his legs every year. Legend says Miss Baxter is still breaking her legs to this day. One like equals one prayer to Miss Baxter's legs. Okay, so this was a pretty recent story. It only happened a couple of months ago. And we had a sub since our teacher wasn't there, and I'll also call this sub Miss Baxter. She was a cool lady. We actually liked her. I mean, she talked a lot, but still, she wasn't annoying like most other subs. And our teacher had left us some work to do on the Chromebooks, and we had to answer some Romeo and Juliet questions, and to answer them, we had to go to some website which the sub didn't say, meaning everyone had to look up the questions online to find the answers. And since Google can be crap at times, it took forever to find the answers since it shows unrelated topics. And to make matters worse, it was timed. So right before the timer had went out, I had only finished about 2 questions. So I texted my teacher saying I didn't know which website to go to, and she actually believed me. She told me the website, but it was no point. The timer was out by then. And the sub, who I thought was cool, got mad at me for talking while just about everyone else was. Like, why do teachers do that? Just tell the whole class to shut up instead of telling one person to. It makes no sense whatsoever. And 10 minutes before class ended, she said to put up the Chromebooks. So me and this other guy listened to her, and we go to put up the Chromebooks. I guess everyone else didn't, because I guess they weren't finished. And then like a few seconds later, I sit down, and then she just yells at me and says, "Oh, you're still talking? How come you're not doing your work?" I'm confused, and I just sit there and I tell her, "You just told us to put up the Chromebooks." And then me and a lot of my friends would start laughing, and then she just stares at me like she's trying to suck my soul out through my eyeballs or something. And then a few seconds later, she just says, "You know what? I'm tired of this. What's your name?" And I give her my name, and she writes it down on some sticky note, and she says she's gonna give it to the dean or someone, and all I say is, "Okay, oh, frickin' K." But nah, that just somehow offends her. I really don't even see how. And then she just goes, "Excuse me?" And I tell her, all I said is okay. I put up the Chromebook just like you told me. And again, she just stares at me like I'm doing something. Like, what did I do? And one of my friends goes like, "Bro, just stop talking. Just stop talking." And I'm like, what the heck just happened? And I forgot to mention this earlier, but the classroom wasn't a traditional classroom. We had couches and stuff. And as soon as class ended, she says, "I don't want you sitting over there tomorrow." Because she was subbing for the next day too. "You should have been like her. You should have been doing all your work instead of talking all period." When actually, she was talking just as much as I was. She technically didn't even finish. But I just walk out of the class and I'm saying, yep. So this is my last story. And in 5th grade, I had this teacher, and I guess everyone's getting called Miss Baxter today. And I didn't like her. She was just mean and annoying. I would always be the one to get in trouble, even though I didn't even do anything half the time. Like, I got a detention on the 2nd day of school. I'm not even a bad child. I don't even know why I got that detention. And I was tired of getting in trouble all the time. And towards the ending of the year, we had this thing called Fun Day, and obviously you had to be good to be in it. And I'm not sure about you guys, but my school had it. And when I say I was on my best behavior, I was. I would leave teachers on the apple's desk, clean up all the mess in the classroom, raise my hand before speaking. Okay, only one of those is true, but anyway, when the day came, I was so excited. Like I said, I was on my best behavior. I would make sure not to do anything wrong. And all I would do was just sit around and play Roblox until the activity started. So right before it started, we went to go take a bathroom break. And when it was my turn to go in, there were 2 other people in there. I'll call them Devin and not Devin. So after I finished doing the do and washing my hands, I ended up making a pretty big mistake that I kind of ended up regretting. So right before I left the bathroom, I see Devin and not Devin arguing each other. And yes, arguing. This was 4 years ago, so it was pretty popular back then. And I started to wonder, should I stay? Should I go? Run, Miles, run while you still can. And I wish I listened to the angel much telling me to go, but I guess you know which decision I chose since I'm sitting here telling this story. So I look at Devin and not Devin, and they look right back at me, and they start walking towards me. And my little 11-year-old self was pretty scared because two dudes are walking up on me. What are they gonna do? And then they both RKO me. Yes, both of them. And at that very moment, of all times, that moment, the teacher just busts into the bathroom because we were taking forever and yells, "What the heck are you guys doing?" And at the moment, they just jump off of me, and their faces were just so blank, and they look like they just saw someone die or something. And all three of us just stare at her, and then she just goes, "Get the heck out of here." And we just run out of the bathroom into the classroom. And then we all got in trouble, like, all of us. And I don't know what type of drugs this one was doing that day, because how do you go into a bathroom, see two, not one, but two people with their arms around one child and go, I think that one guy in the middle is causing all of this. Like, are you stupid or something? Like, she would not listen to me. I would tell her multiple times, they're RKOing me, I'm not doing anything, but no, of course, she's not gonna listen to me. She hates me, remember? And to make matters worse, I got kicked out of the whole program. Like, why? Well, definitely not. Devin only got kicked out of one activity. And I still don't get it. Like, I'm the victim. I got kicked out of the whole thing when I didn't do anything. Well, Devin, not Devin, only got kicked out of one activity. But, whatever, you know, it's all cool. It's not like I really wanted to have fun with all my friends. And ever since then, I've just despised my 5th grade teacher. So, if Ms. Baxter, if you somehow found this video, I hate you. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you really liked it, please leave a like down below. This took me a while to make. And, oh, I also made a Twitter, so if you ever want to slide into those DMs, you know who to talk to. I'm just kidding, but if you ever want to send me something, go ahead, it's greatly appreciated. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.